I would do it again in a heartbeat. In fact, I'm going to do it again for my son. I mean, I will do it again. I think it is a good enough return on investment that I would, if I had 5 kids, I'd do it again. I'm going to do it again. So it really comes down to um, outsourcing something that would have taken me hundreds of hours and getting a better result than even if I had given the time. So it's almost like, I mean, sure, yes, the money was, not insignificant, but I don't think the result was reproducible on my own. So what's the return on investment? It's almost uncalculable because I don't think the end result would have been the same, or it certainly would have been a much, much more painful process. That's for sure.
I feel like it just relieves so much stress, like having you there helping me. And like our timeline helped so much. Like it just felt super organized and like I don't know. Like I knew what was going on in the process at every moment. So like if I ever felt lost, I could just like look at the timeline. And I feel like that was definitely the most helpful thing. Also, you made me feel a lot more confident in my kind of writing and my applications. Like after going through and like editing them with you and kind of like making my work the most like authentic and real, like for me, I thought was really awesome. And yeah, just at the end of the process, I just felt like pretty confident and like good about my work instead of feeling, I don't know, scared or I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like it helped a lot in that sense.
I hadn't done this in 30 some odd years, and originally I was going to do it myself, and we kind of got started, and I just very quickly realized that I was not qualified and just overwhelmed. Um, so just shepherding her through the process, like she said, keeping the timeline straight, knowing, oh, this is where you go to, just all the little details. And then, the essay part was also just a huge factor. I'm not a great writer, so to have you help um, edit and give her ideas for the essays was super helpful. The number one reason is because Georgia had a great experience. It was really you guys were. I was pretty hands off. Once we hired you, a couple of calls. I wasn't really that involved, and I would check in with Georgia, and she was always very complimentary and said good things about you and made it sound like the two of you were in control, and which made me felt good. So it really comes down to I would recommend her because Georgia would recommend you, and that to me is kind of the testament to how you made it easy for her.
I'm so excited to go to Cal Poly because I've always wanted to go to school in California. As we know, I applied to like mostly California schools. And I feel like Cal Poly is a great school that will give me like a perfect like balance between kind of work and play because there's so many things to do in California. And I know that their like environmental program is really good. So yeah, I just think it's a great fit overall and I'm super excited.